morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing here? Good morning. It's not quite 10 o'clock. I'm just putting some labels on some new embossing folders that I have. But if you're there, please pop on and say good morning. There we go, one more. And then I've got one more. Where is it? Distress tile. It's almost 10 o'clock, almost. And let me just see. Where's that? Distress towel, yeah. I'm just putting labels on, like I said. And this is the last one to put on for the moment. And then we're all set. And perfect. That was perfect. Okay, so those are done. Yeah, always doing something. Okay. It's almost 10, and I hope you're with me because I have exciting things to share this morning. Let me see if I can fix this a little bit. Okay, it is 10 o'clock. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Stamping with Barbara on Friday morning. A lovely day in my neck of the woods. Yes, fall is coming. I'm still swimming in the pool. It's not going to be closed for another month, but that's okay. It's good. Okay, so yes, I did drop a little carrot yesterday saying that you needed to join me this morning. So because I've got something to share with you, and it has to do with the Beary. I'm going to show you right here. Wait a minute, let me get this off. It is with the Beary. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's with the Beary the Beary Christmas Sweet Collection. Here it is, right here. Here and on this page. So that's what I'm going to tell you for right now. But before we do that, we're going to get into the cards that we're going to make for today. So here they are. 2 cards. Now, I know I didn't show you this one yesterday, but that's okay. Yes, I will see you Tuesday morning, Nancy. And I've got a whole bunch of exciting info about the stamps, the cards that we're going to make. Good morning, Gail. Happy last day of summer. I know it's last day of summer, but for me, it's still summer for another month. Anyway, so this is what we're going to do today. We're going to make this one, and we're going to make this one. These are what we're going to do next Monday and Tuesday in class, or you can do it long distance packages. So what I think I'm first going to do, I'm going to take this one. We're going to move this over here, and I think I'm going to do this one. This is with the Grassy Grove Suite. I love it. I love it. I love it. The dies are adorable. The stamp set's adorable. But I'm going to show you how easy this card is to make. So let me move this over to the side. And this is a Julie Gilson copy. I think I copied it almost exactly the way she did it. I'm not sure, but I think so. It's been a while since I've seen that. But anyway, what we're going to do first, what I'm going to do first is what I already did first, is I took a piece. Yes, you will be swimming till it freezes. You know, I was in it yesterday. It was so nice. I really do like my pool when it's nice and cool. Oh, it was wonderful. Anyway, this is Mossy Meadow cardstock. This is going to be our base. So I've already cut it. I've scored it. I've folded it. It's nice and crisp. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of gold paper. Now, I know that you know this trick, because why wouldn't you know this trick? You're all veteran stampers. But see how the little deer are on here and there is a layer of gold behind it? Well, when you have a layer like this, for those of you who've never done this before, when you have a layer like that, what you want to do is you want to take advantage of the inside, because this is never going to show. So what I did was I took the 2 little deer and I ran it through my stamp and cut and emboss machine, and I cut them out. Nobody is going to know that the deer came from this piece of paper because, as you can see, it's covered. It's completely covered. So there's that. That's one little tip. All right, so I take this piece of paper, then I take another piece of vanilla, and the vanilla is going to go on top like this. So I need to bring in my silicone pad, and notice I put my name on it because I'm losing them like this no tomorrow. They just keep disappearing. All right, so let's put some adhesive on this. And I knew I was going to run out of that. So let's just get this back on. And there we go. Whoops, come back here. It's alive, it's alive. Okay, whoa, let's get this little piece of adhesive removed. Look at that. See that little sneak piece that just snuck onto the top part? We don't need that anymore, so we'll just take it off with my adhesive remover. And I'm going to bring in my piece of gold metallic paper, and I'm just going to make sure that I get this on nice and even. I did. Okay, so there. Now you see, you can't even tell. You can't even tell that the deer came out of that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the, good morning, Kathy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yay, yay, yay. Thanks for joining, because there's a little surprise coming at the end. Okay, so I'm going to take a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock, and I'm going to take the, let me get this out of the way first so I can get this, show you. I'm going to take the Grassy Grove dies, which I absolutely love. This Grove die set, they're so beautiful and easy. And the one that I used was, of course, this one right here. So I'm going to run it through, and here are the little deer, of course. There's plenty of other dies in here. I think this is a set of 10 dies. But anyway, I ran that through, and this is what it comes out looking like. Isn't that beautiful? And so now I'm going to put this onto my card base, and I'm going to actually use some Tombow glue because there's so much detail to this. And if I used my, good morning, Leslie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for popping on. So, you know, green glue is a great glue to use for things like this because you've got so many areas here, and you can just put little dabs and little dibs all around like this, just little ones. You don't have to have big ones. You don't want to ooze it out because remember, green glue, this green glue doesn't dry, it dries tacky. Well, it dries dry on the inside of things, but if you have something that oozes out, it's going to dry tacky, and then you're going to have a little issue that you have to deal with. So you just want to make sure that you put it where you want it. See, I'm just using little tiny dots like that, and I'm going to put one or two more here. Whoops, that might be too big. We'll see in a minute. All right, now I'm just going to place this right on top of my Very Vanilla. Actually, I'm going to bring it up like this in my hands, like this. And I'm going to make sure I get it centered east, west, north, and south. You always have a little wiggle room when you use Tombow glue because you can shimmy it a little bit to the left, right, top, bottom, whatever. But anyway, put that on like that. How easy and perfect is this? Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put it onto the base of my card, onto that nice Mossy Meadow piece. And I'm going to do it like this. Whoops! Did I say good morning to you, Leslie? I hope I did. I'm saying good morning again, and I hope you're nice and warm in New Hampshire. Okay, here we go. And this is going to go on like this. So there is a little bit of space at the top and the bottom. There's like 1/4 of an inch at the top and the bottom, and there's 1/8 of an inch on either side like that. But that's just because the nature of this die was not as wide as a card base, which is totally fine. Now the next thing I'm going to do is take my little deer, and I'm going to put them on, and I am going to use green glue with this too, because again, once again, I just want to get little tiny spots here. Okay, so this one is going to go on, the mama deer is going to go on up like this, like that, with her little feet in the meadow, like that. I have one of Richard's sweatshirt wrapped around me. Yep, I get it. I know. I have my Stampin' Up! Sweatshirt on because I have a summer shirt on underneath it. But, yes, it is that time where you wake up in the morning and you definitely have to have something warm on. Now the fight begins in our house about when do we put the heat on. And I say, put a sweater on. Anyway, and here comes the little baby, and the baby's looking at the mama. So we're just going to put her or him right down like that. How stinking cute is this? Gosh, I love this. And again, this is a I'm pretty sure this is a copy or almost a copy from Julie Gilson. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that adorable? Now we're going to get the message made. Now, what I'm going to do is to take a piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to use this stamp. This is Merry Christmas from Teeny Tiny Wishes a long time ago, but I love, 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 love this set. And I'll never get rid of it. Never, never, never. All right, a little bit of ink, and I'm just going to put it on like this. And I'm going to come in and ink this up just like this. Perfect. Oops, perfecto. And you know what? Before I close that up, let me just take the inside piece And I'm going to use the trees from the Grassy Grove stamp set right here. This matches. I love these trees. I love this whole set. It's beautiful. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to ink up my stamp set and just add some trees like this. And I'm going to do the same thing for my envelope because you can't have a naked envelope. Well, I suppose you could. If you like naked envelopes, that's totally fine. I prefer not to have naked envelopes. So there is that. And then the inside message is going to say, what's the inside message going to say? Oh, this is going to say Making Spirits Bright. And this is a photopolymer, so let me bring in my little Pierce pad and this and get this inked up like that. And we're going to, whoops, that would be upside down, Barbara. Let's not do that upside down. Making Spirits Bright, just like this. Perfecto. Look at that. There is the inside of the card. And now what I shall do is, let me close up my ink because God knows, you know me in ink. All right, now let me bring my little message back in. And as you can see, I've got the Merry Christmas. I'm going to take my little cutter here and I'm going to trim this out just a little bit because we don't need it quite that large. I love this little 6-inch trimmer. This was one that was this was a promotion, I think. If you signed up to be a demonstrator, you got it for free. I'm pretty sure that's what the situation was with that. And let me cut this off on this side. And I use it all the time because it's perfect. I don't have to go and use my big cutter. I can use this. And then let me cut this off just a little smidgeola here. Like about that much. Okay, let me move this out of the way and get this. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to adhere it to a piece of Mossy Meadow. And what I did was I cut it so that the edge, let me just smooth that little frayed piece. There we go. You know what? Let me just take my scissors. There's a little burr right here. There we go. Trimmed off. Done deal. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it onto this little piece of Mossy Meadow because I just want a little perimeter right around like that. And with my snips, I'm just going to trim this off. I could have put it back on the cutter. I could have easily done that, but I didn't. So I'm just doing it this way. And now I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of the Mossy Meadow and bring it to this piece of gold, this beautiful gold paper like that. And then just having a tiny little bit, perfect. Let me move this down just a tiny little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to trim this out here. And then I am going to bring this in for the cutter for this one because I want to make sure that I get this exactly perfect. As perfect as one can be in this world of stamping. There we go. And there we go. And now I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And easy peasy. Let's see, we can do 2. We just need 2 here, 1 there and 1 here. And then I'm going to put this on like this. Here's my card. Oh gosh, I love this card. I just absolutely love it. I love it how simple it is. And I'm just going to make sure that some of that forest is showing like that. And then on the inside, I'm going to put the inside. And this card is just about done. Talk about easy. Okay, so there's this. And here is the inside. Making spirits bright. It is the time of year that we start to think about making spirits bright. There we go, my friends. So there is the card. Here is the envelope. And look at how easy that was. Easy, easy. Whoops, get that glimmer out of there. There we go. So there's that card. Easy, easy, easy. So there's one. Okay, now let's bring in this one. So this was last night. I was talking to my friend Sandy from Florida. Sandy's a demonstrator, one of my dear friends, and we were just chit-chatting. And while she was doing stuff stamping, I said, let's have another card for tomorrow. I absolutely love this stamp set, this translucent floral stamp set. This is one that was a special that was ordered that we had a while back. And we were able to pre-order this, and then we had a Zoom class. And I absolutely love it. I love the translucency of these petals, and so I decided to make a card using Fresh Freesia, which is one of my favorite colors. I have lots of favorite colors, but let me show you how easy this is. And this is one we're going to make next week. So, again, here is my cardstock. It's a piece of basic white. I've already cut it, scored it, and now I'm going to fold it, which we always do together. It's a nice crisp fold. It's like that. Make sure it's nice and crisp. Then the next thing was I took a piece of this Fresh Freesia DSP, which happens to come from this Dandy Design pattern of, this was a really great deal. This was 48 sheets of 12 by 12, gazillion different colors. All different colors and patterns. I know you can see it quickly. But anyway, I have a lot of this left, and I thought, look at how pretty that is. So I'm going to use that. So I cut a piece of that, and then I'm just going to simply adhere that to the, and I could use either side. Either side would be pretty. Actually, you know what? I think for this one, I'll do this side. Yeah, we'll just switch it out a little bit because the patterns are so pretty. It's amazing to me, the designers at Stampin' Up!, how they come up with these things. It's a good thing they do because it makes our lives so much easier to have these beautiful designer prints. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that lovely? And this is just a pretty little thank you card I'm going to make for somebody. So there's this. Then the next thing I did was I took a piece of basic white and a piece of Fresh Freesia, and now I'm going to do the stamping. So I'm going to take this floral, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take Fresh Freesia, and I'm going to take Old Olive. And the first thing I shall do is I'm going to put the flower in. So I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to stamp my flower right here. I don't need to use my pierce pad, my silicone pad underneath it. I don't even know why I did it, but I did. Okay, there's that. Then the next thing I'm going to do, there is a stem stamp right here in this stamp set. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use my marker, my Old Olive marker, and I'm just going to hand draw this in like that. Done deal. Easy. Okay, the next, and the reason is because I just like to have it a little more control, and I like to have it designed. Whoops, oh goodness sakes, I got some ink there. So guess what we're going to have to make sure I do? We're going to have to make sure that I absolutely cover that up. So let's just start with some leaves here. Let me see if I can do it this way. Oh, genius. Okay, there's that one. There are no mistakes in Stampin' Up!, friends, none. And let's put this little leaf right here. Perfect. There we go. And then, now, let's see. I think that we're going to have maybe a little bit of trouble with my thank you. So what I might have to do here is, because see here is my sample. And I stamped thank you because I left plenty of space on this lower right-hand side for the thank you. But here I think I'm going to have a little bit of an issue. So what I think I'm going to do is let me get my oval punch and see if I can do this in here. That's not going to fit. Okay, so let's go with Plan B. Okay, Plan B is going to be, let me get a different stamp set. Let me get, hold on 1 minute. See, there are no mistakes in Stampin' Up!, friends. We just have to do a little adaptation. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to get a piece of Fresh Freesia, and I'm going to get another message that will fit inside that. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, this might have something cute in here. Many thanks. let's do this. I just grabbed Itty Bitty Greetings, and let me find the one that says many thanks, which happens to be right here. Okay, this is good. Actually, you know what? I know of somebody who, you know what? I'm going to do the one that says sending prayers. Yeah, because I know somebody that I can send this to. This just popped into my head. See how these things work? Wait a minute, let me get a block that will work. Here we go. I just thought of this person, and I think this will be perfect. All right, so I'm going to take this, ink this up with fresh freesia. Whoa, come back here. Look what happened. So sometimes when this happens, I just put a little bit of adhesive on my block to pick that up. This happens a little bit with older stamps. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. Now let me just move this over the side. Let me take my punch, my double punch. I love this punch. Okay. And then we're going to put this in like this, pop this out. And then I'm going to pop this one out in fresh freesia. There we go. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dauber, my fresh freesia dauber, and I'm just going to daub the scallops on this. Look at the green ink, the old olive ink that I got in my hands. I'm a messy stamper. I am a messy, messy, messy stamper. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. All right, let's move that out of the way. Let's get this back in. What did I do with my... Here we go. Here we go. This is going to work just fine. See, there are no mistakes in Stampin' Up, folks. Oh, yeah, this is going to be pretty. Yeah, this is going to be pretty like that. And then I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. With a dimensional, or here is a piece of a dimensional. The edges, I use these all the time. Okay, that's going to be this. Yeah, that's going to be fine. Okay, so now let me just get this on here. And you know what? Since I put some little daubs of fresh freesia on this, on the oval, I think maybe I should do it on this one too. What do you think? I think that would just be a little bit of extra. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. A very tiny bit. Like that. Yeah. See, there are no mistakes, folks. There never is a situation that I have encountered so far to date that I can't come up with some other way to take care of it. And that's the beauty of what we do, because we can use our little minds to figure out what's going to look best. All right, so that's that. Now this also is going to go on with dimensionals. And I just put them, here they are right here. Okay, so let's add some of this on to this. And this strip is going to go here like this, and this is going to come over here. I use all of these edges. I always tell you about my friend who doesn't like the edges, and she gives them to me, and I'm so appreciative because, you know, she doesn't like them. That's fine. We all have our opinions about stuff, so it's perfect. We help each other out. All right, so let me get this out of the way. Let me take this off. And then this is going to get popped on. I love this. And you know, just if you don't have this Dandy Design DSP, you can use whatever paper you want. Absolutely. There's no issue here. Oh, look at how pretty that one looks. Oh, okay. So that's going to go on like that. Perfect. And then I'm going to take this, and this is going to come on right. Let's see. How about if we put it here? You know what I should have done? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want this to be popped up on the right-hand side, but not on here because this is already on with dimensionals. So I'm with my fingers, I'm just going to roll this off. See how easy that rolls off? Not an issue at all. You just roll that right off. And I think this is going to be fine. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive right there. And then I can bring this in like this. Make sure, whoops, I've got to roll a little bit of this off. I'll take my little snipperinis and cut that off. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you have to finagle a little tiny bit. There we go. That's going to be pretty. Okay. Oh my gosh. There we go. Perfect. Now what I want to do is I want to add a gem. And what I think I'm going to do this time, instead of putting the gem on the lower left-hand side, I'm going to put this gem inside my little medallion. And I'm going to use one of the little ones like this and put it right here like that. Actually, let's put another one on the other side. Now, I normally do things in sets of 3, but I think this looks okay. Let's see. Look at that. What do you think? I think that's pretty. Oh, the inside. We have to stamp the inside. So let me get the flower back. And we'll just stamp this right here. And then I'm going to stamp the envelope. Whoops! All right, stamp this envelope like right here. Perfect. There we go. So there you have it. So whoops, let me get all this out of the way. All right, so there are the 2 cards that we're going to do next week. This one and this one. A Christmas card, keeping in with our July, Christmas in July, now we're into September, program, and doing a generic card as well. So these are the cards that we're going to do for next Monday or Tuesday, and if you want to come to class, that would be great. We can also do long distance classes as well. Okay, now, for all of you people who have popped on this morning, this is very exciting. I've decided to do a little thing. This is my birthday month, so I decided I'm going to give you a birthday present. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a class on October 7th, Saturday, October 7th. And we're going to be featuring the Beary Christmas suite, okay? All right, so this is what's going to happen. You are going to receive, first of all, I am bonkers about this set. Let me just show you the cards that I showed you, that I posted, this week on my blog. Not my blog, on my newsletter. Look at how cute this is. Isn't that adorable? This little polar bear. Hey, Donna. Well, thank you, Donna. It's not for a couple more days, but thank you. Thank you for popping on, too. This is very exciting. All right, so here is one. And notice that I used a white envelope, and I'll explain why I used that. Well, I used it because I could, but I'll explain what the advantage to you will be. So there's one. Look at how pretty with these cute little gems. This is also that beautiful balmy blue shimmer ribbon, and then, of course, some silver twine. And this is some of the paper that comes in the Memories and More kit. All right, so there is one. Here is another one. Look, talk about simple, 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 simple. Really an adorable card. This is using one of the cards from the Memories and More kit as well. And I just added a little bit of ribbon. I cut this out of the DSP, so there is that one with an envelope. And this envelope, I cut out the actual packages from the DSP. And then look at the polar bears on this one. How cute. And this one is popped up on an iceberg. Adorable. And then I just added a few more of those beautiful gems. And there's that envelope that matches. And then look at this one. How pretty is that? I absolutely love it. So these are the 4 cards that I posted on my newsletter this week. So I decided to have this class. And in this class, you are going to get the Memories and More card pack, which is 54 cards. Now 54, this is amazing, and this is what they look like. You get, I'm going to show you each one of them. All right, here is one, and then the flip side has this. Here is another one. That one, adorable, and the flip side is this. Look at those little trees. Great spot to add a message. Here is another one, the packages. Now these are the 3x4s. This is the 3x4 size. And Let It Snow on the other side. And then here's another one, notes, North Pole notes, cute thing for writing. These would be good for scrapbooking as well as card making. And wishing you the best this season, a nice little message on that side. And then look at how pretty, this is in all the shades of blue, a nice argyle not argyle, but I don't know what kind of pattern that is. Anyway, it's a beautiful pattern. And on the other side, another little area where you could put a little message, vertical or horizontal. And then this one, give the gift of Christmas cheer. Look at how cute. And look at that polar bear family with the little deer looking on. How cute is that? And then this print on the other side. So you get these, and then you get the 4x6 versions. Look at this. Look at how pretty this one is. Season's Greetings. And on the other side of that is this entire family of polar bears out on the bergs and mingling in with the Christmas trees. How pretty is that? And then this one is a nighttime scene with the bears sleeping on the bergs. Look at that. I love it. I love that. I just love that. And then look, the snowflakes on the other side. How pretty is that? And then this one that says Merry Christmas. And then the flip side is the packages. So you're going to get this package of cards, and the right here, it's the Memories and More card pack. You get that 54 of these plus, but there's more, just wait. You also get 2 packages, 2 sheets each of these stickers. These stickers and then these stickers. Adorable. So that's one thing. The next thing you're going to get is you're going to get these beautiful cards, bases, and envelopes. You get a total of 20. 10 in the balmy blue. Look at these. This is the card base, and then 10 in the red. And this is the card base already cut and scored. All you have to do is fold it, and then it has the matching envelopes to boot. So, and you get 10 of the red and 10 of the blue, but you can choose whichever one you want. Look at those. Aren't those beautiful? Gorgeous. Okay, so you're going to get that, and then you're going to get a package of this designer paper. Now this paper is absolutely beautiful, and of course it corresponds with the Memories and More pack. So there are six sheets, 2 of each design. Let me show you these. They're exactly like the ones that you get in the Memories and More pack. And this is the flip side. Look at how pretty these all are. And as you can see, I use these in these cards that I featured on my newsletter. So the cost of this class is going to be $45. You're going to come. You're going to get the Designer Series paper. You're going to get the Memories and More pack. You're going to get the 20 card bases and 20 card envelopes. But wait, there's more. You're going to get to make each one of these cards in my class. Let me bring this back so you can see. You're going to get to make this one and this one. There's the envelope. And then this one. And then this one. You're going to make one each of those. And for you as a present, because you're watching today, this is because I value the fact that you come with me every Friday morning and join in and stay with me. I am going to give you free the package of the adhesive back glitter sequins. Free. This is your present from me. You're going to get this whole pack free. So the class is $45. You're going to get those products. You're going to get to make one each of the cards that I made. And you'll notice that the cards I made had extra embellishments on them. They had the balmy blue shimmer ribbon. They have the sequins. They also have some of the silver twine. So you're going to get to make that. But I am going to give you this. Now, the caveat is that you have to sign up tonight. By tonight at 8 p.m., you have to sign up because I have to place my order. So I need to know if you're coming. That would be great. October 7th, 9:30 in the morning. If you want a long-distance package, I can do that as well. But I just need to know. Now, this is only a special for you people watching today. Anybody who watches my replay, if they watch it before 8 o'clock tonight, they're in. But if they can't, then they can come to the class, but they're not going to get a package of this free. Well, maybe they will. No, I don't think so. This is just special because you come and support me on Friday mornings. So this is my birthday present to you, my friends. So that is it for today. So I hope you're excited. And you know what? I'm going to give you a little clue. From now on, when I do my lives, if I should say the word carrot, that means there's going to be a special that I'm going to introduce on that day. Like, for example, giving you these sequins for free if you watch my live program, or if you watch it before a certain hour ends. So if anybody who's watching today wants to come sign up for the class, that's great. You'll get all of those products. You'll make those 4 cards. You'll have all that stuff to take home. Plus, you're going to get these sequins for free. And if anybody watches it before 8 o'clock tonight and lets me know, they're in as well. Okay, but remember, anytime I say the word carrot on my Friday live program, there's going to be something special. So that's just a little hint between you and me. I appreciate the fact that you support me, and I appreciate the fact that you pop in on Fridays to say hello and watch what we're doing. So I hope you have a great weekend. It's going to be rainy here in our neck of the woods, but that's okay. That's the way the ball bounces. And other than that, I will see you next Friday. I hope you're excited about what we're going to do Monday and Tuesday of next week, and also what's going to happen on October 7th. Namaste, my friends. Thanks so much.